Do you have tennis elbow? You know, that really nagging elbow pain that's right on the outside of your elbow? No matter what you do, pressing on it doesn't seem to help or just gives you very temporary relief. There's a saying in Chinese medicine, and that is, where there's pain, blood is stuck. And where blood is stuck, there's pain. So, one way to improve the pain is through a technique called gua sha, otherwise known as scraping therapy. You don't need a fancy gua sha tool to do this. I'm actually going to show you how to do it with a spoon or with a pickle jar lid. Other than these tools, you do need an oil. I like to use Dr. Teal's moisturizing body oil. However, if you don't have that on hand, you can use a cooking oil from your kitchen, preferably an avocado oil or an olive oil, something very neutral, because if you're using that really fancy garlic stuff, your arm's gonna smell very tasty. If you're going to use a spoon, I want you to hold the spoon like so with the index finger on the back of the spoon on the round part. And you're gonna stick out your arm like this, preferably resting on a table. And from where it hurts, you're going to scrape down towards the fingers. So you wanna go like flat as possible and scrape down. Do this 10 times before you move on to the next section, which would be in towards you. Again, you want to scrape down 10 times and then move on to the next section. What we're looking for is a little bit of redness in each section of the arm, which would happen about if you were to scrape it 10 times before you move it on to the next section. And you're going to do this for each section of the arm, like so. This is a super gentle process. You do not need to go crazy with the scraping. You just want your arm to get a little bit pink. Now, if you're using a pickle jar lid, the way you would grip is like this. You are actually holding on to the edge of the bevel on the outside of the pickle jar lid. And the way you would scrape, if my arm was resting on a table, the same thing, in a downward motion, very gentle, 10 times each section, or until it turns a little bit pink. So off camera, I scraped about 10 times, and it should look a little pink like this. The nice thing about gua sha is that you don't need to do it every single day. Most people do gua sha about 2 times a week, and they give 3 days in between, so the skin and the blood vessels around it can heal. If you like this kind of content, make sure to give a like and follow for more.